Hey, what's good, Chad? I'm back here with another video. Today, today we finna do some. I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. Today we might just vibe, chill out. I low key. I was thinking about doing a little story time after we do a reaction. So low key, that might be what we get into today. But hey, if you guys like have anything to say, comment down. I'm watching the chat. Chat should be right here. Yeah, right there. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let me shrink this shit a little bit. I don't know why I just made it so big. I just wanted y'all to see my face, Loki. Oh, this shit really a pain, bro. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, there we go. There we go. Let me see something real quick. Hey, cause I was watching Cobra Kai, I ain't gonna lie, damn near all day. That shit is a vibe. If you guys got Netflix, go watch that shit. That shit definitely a vibe, bro. Definitely a vibe. I recommend y'all go watch that shit like right now. There we go. There we go. Let me see something real quick. Hey, cause I was watching Cobra Kai, I ain't gonna lie, damn near all day. That shit is a vibe. If you guys got Netflix, go watch that shit. That shit definitely a vibe, bro. Definitely a vibe. I recommend y'all go watch that shit like right now. There we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. Let me see something real quick. Hey, cause I was watching Cobra Kai, I ain't gonna lie, damn near all day. Hey, anyways, back to if you guys got Netflix, go watch that shit. That shit definitely a vibe, bro. Definitely a vibe. I recommend y'all go watch that shit like right now. There we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. I ain't touched my phone before I started, I ain't gonna lie. Let's get into some reactions. Yeah, I got hacked. Oh! Y'all did not see that. Oh, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Yeah, did not see that. Oh god, y'all ain't see that. Y'all did not see that. Y'all saw that. Y'all ain't see that.
This is Dave, head of marketing at a ketchup company.
Office of a U.S. senator trying to figure.
I was talking
I'm
about
here
yesterday.
in the office of a U.S. senator trying to.
Hold up, y'all. We watching Tommy G's. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, you watching Tommy G's?
Figure out what the hell is going on in Washington, D.C. Today, folks, I'm going boots on the ground, and we're exploring the underground dark money that flows its way through our politicians. So join us on this episode as we ask the questions that the politicians are scared of. Nancy Pelosi, tell me about dark money in politics. Do you think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself? Do you think JFK was taken out by our own government? What the hell is going on this place? Because after all, folks, guess who pays their salaries? We do. We are the taxpayers. They are supposed to answer to us. And I'm not here to say one side or the other. I think it's both Democrats and Republicans that are doing a fantastic job of fucking this country up. So buckle up, Buster. It's gonna be a wild ride today. I love America. I really do. And I'm grateful that I was just lucky enough to be born as a citizen of this country. And I'm well aware that the U.S. is a worldwide destination for immigrants looking to come here, launch their businesses, raise their families, and enjoy this land of opportunity. But that's not to say that America doesn't have real issues facing this country. We do, big time. We are living in an era where we have no idea what the truth is anymore. And we have public servants that have somehow become worth tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. We also full of massive news stories that are being swept under the rug. And the truth is, people just don't trust our government anymore. For the record, I've never voted Republican or Democrat in my life. I think they both suck. I'm just here on a quest for the
Here
truth.
you go.
So I traveled to Washington, D.C. to look
this
for
shit way
corruption
better.
and call it out. I
I'm about to
interviewed
see if
everyday
any of y'all-
Americans, and I also scheduled meetings with political insiders, including people ranked on Washington, D.C.'s top 500 most influential. And we even spoke with a U.S. Senator. Buckle up, folks. Let's get into it. On the road again, baby. I don't know about you, but I'm proud to be an American. But I'm not proud of our government. I'm asking the
Facts.
questions that they're scared of. Let's go to Washington, D.C., baby. Before we hit Washington, D.C., I wanted to get the pulse of the nation. So I asked everyday
We good.
Americans
It's
if they
charging.
trusted their government. Here's what they said. Do you
Hell
trust
no.
their government?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Hell no.
Not a bit. Let's just say that history tells us that governments tell only what they want you to know.
Of course not.
Do you think most of our politicians lie to us?
Yeah, 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10, actually.
Do you think they're corrupt?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard.
Hey, don't get me into that conspiracy shit. I promise you I could go on and on all day.
It was midnight in Baltimore, and tragedy had struck.
Because when we were in Detroit, you didn't have it in your hand, right? So it's going to be in Detroit.
Go to delta.com/lost items and fill out a report.
As of 1 month later, the suit is still missing. Thank you, Delta.
Airport's been going
I'm
to
sorry,
shit.
that sucks.
Buy a private jet at this point.
We have to go to TJ Maxx. I left my suit on the plane like a total amateur. Nancy Pelosi, I dedicate this to you. We don't make it to the White House because we just get charged with indecent exposure.
I'm a gorilla in this bitch, they should put me in the zoo.
It was funny as
Pandemic
hell.
flow, you would think I got the flu. I gamble on myself.
This
because
him!
I do a milli. From
This
the
him
middle,
rapping,
killing shit
yo!
like Buffalo Billy.
What the
First
fuck?
up, Agent G had a mission to infiltrate
I did not know he could spit like that good.
the office of Nancy Pelosi. You see, Americans have long been suspicious of people like Pelosi that have managed to turn a $230,000 salary of a public servant into a $100 million fortune.
Right now, members of Congress can own and trade individual stock. But the problem is if you're in Congress, you have access to information the rest of us don't have, and you have power that the rest of us don't have.
I think that might be called insider trading. Shockingly, Pelosi's stock trading success has outperformed the top hedge funds on the planet. Her trades make Warren Buffett look like a buffoon. Critics argue that her impeccable timing of the market is the result of privileged information. The founder of Wall Street Bets even made a bot to track her trades called Insider Portfolio. It's doing quite well. This was her response to the allegations.
We're a free market economy. They should be able to participate in that.
Interesting answer, Nancy. So now, I go on a mission to infiltrate her office and confront her on her trading.
That is something they're doing that we don't know about.
I'm gonna go knock on her office door and see if she wants to.
Yo, crazy little story. I think he in Washington D.C. right now. Yeah, he is. So I don't know if y'all know this, but like Washington D.C. is 3 different states, all in one. Because Washington D.C. itself is a territory like Puerto Rico, so it's in between 3 states to stay neutral from all that other shit. Correct? Anyways, bro, me and my dad landed there. We had like I believe like a 5-hour layaway. Cause horrible. It was like the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. But we vibed out. We walked like 30 minutes to Chick-fil-A. We walked on the fucking highway type shit. But it just reminded me because I was right here. Not exactly where he at, but I've been there too, but different story.
We're in, baby, we're in. Even though this place is completely public and funded by taxpayer dollars, it feels like a place you're not supposed to be. There's too much shenanigans going on. I want to express a deep congratulations to Nancy Pelosi, the best stock trader beating hedge funds in America the last 3 years. We're gonna see if we can congratulate her in person. I feel like I'm about to be taken out by the Secret Service or some shit. Hello. How you guys doing? Hello, good. Is there any chance she might be available, Nancy might be available for a 5-minute interview? We are looking to see advice. I mean, she's the best performing stock trader of America the last 3 years. We're kind of looking for financial advice, or I mean, she's doing a tremendous job. It's almost like impeccable timing she has. Like,
there is no recording in this office.
Oh, sorry about that.
you know what's disrespectful is trading on the American inside information, which she's doing all the time. I mean, allegedly. They say that's disrespectful for filming. What I think is disrespectful is people that are using inside information to enrich themselves when they call themselves a public servant. I have a feeling that we have to get out of here quickly. S&P 500 did 2% this year, the last 12 months. She's done 20%. Of course, we're not gonna get.
Yo, he a thug. He ain't even want. He don't give a fuck. The cameraman damn near just shit
We're
himself.
always just gonna get a bureaucrat telling us another email to send that you're never gonna return anyway. Hey guys, we're giving out Nancy Pelosi's latest stock trades just dropped. You should probably do them too. They're gonna give you big gains. Big gains. I mean, she's not the only offender. There's people on both sides of the aisle. We'll give a little slideshow, a little presentation of who they are.
But congratulations is in order to Representative Pat Fallon from Texas, who was late to report his 122 stock trades worth up to $21 million. But it's okay, folks. It got balanced out when he got a fine of $600 to correct the issue. Another congratulations to Marjorie Taylor Greene, who bought Chevron and Lockheed Martin conveniently right before the invasion of the Ukraine war was announced to the public. To give you an idea of how pervasive this behavior is in Congress, in a 2022 report, 131 members of Congress were responsible for $788 million in trades and more than 12,700 transactions. Which begs the question, how are full-time public servants able to dedicate so much of their time to stock trading?
These people are all funded. All these beautiful buildings, their salaries, all their little excursions and write-offs, and I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back, funded by the goddamn taxpayer.
Hey, my camera dying.
What do you think when you see politicians worth hundreds of millions of dollars?
It seems a little outrageous. It's still for people who are supposed to be serving our best values, it's definitely wrong.
It's something they're doing that we don't know about.
It just smells fishy to me.
It smells awful.
In the month leading up to the DC trip, Keegan and I spent hours calling and emailing many members of Congress, including contacting all 100 senators multiple times. The only senator brave enough to be interviewed by a YouTuber was Mr. Ron Johnson. I got to ask him questions like,
do you think JFK was taken out by our own government? Do you believe that there's anything fishy about the death of Jeffrey Epstein?
Let's talk to the man.
All right, folks, we're here outside the Senate building, meeting with Senator Johnson. A lot of my career is going into places that really don't belong. This is one of them. I got some spicy questions for this man. I got a lot of cash in this thing. I'm gonna try to influence some senators. You guys think I'm gonna be successful?
Good luck.
Thank you. One of the brains behind the operation here, while we're even here today,
Hey, man.
is Jonathan Wickman. We're with people right now that love America and want the best for America.
Absolutely.
Which I feel like we're missing that attitude a little bit.
My phone about to die.
Making documentaries like this to show the people the real truth about what's going on.
Alright, yo, I'm about to turn my camera off. I ain't gonna lie, I need to let my phone charge. Hey, yo, let my phone charge real quick. My shit died. My camera died. Anyways, let's get back into it. My camera died.
I feel like there's a lot
Let
of
it charge.
in this building.
Of course. You have lobbyists that walk in and out of these offices all day long.
And we're here with Senator Ron Johnson. Hello, Senator Johnson.
Welcome to DC.
Good to see you. Let's see, my first question, Senator Johnson, is we're on a quest for truth right now. A lot of the American people are scared of the future and can't trust our government. What do you think about this?
Well, unfortunately, they're justified in their lack of trust of the federal government. The good news is that we're a great country because we have good people. And if the good people can rise up and demand the truth, maybe they'll start getting it.
We emailed all 100 senators, and he's the only guy that had the cojones to meet.
I did put one amendment stenciled on our walls, the 10th Amendment. Power really resides with the people.
Are you optimistic about the future of America?
That's a
He seems like a good guy, I ain't gonna lie.
I'd say right now I'm pretty pessimistic. And right now government's growing, it's completely out of control. It's literally immoral what we're doing to our younger generations right now.
What do you say to people that think most politicians are corrupt?
I think there's some, but I I don't think that's true. The people I serve with, I think they come here because they love this country, regardless of party. The real problem is the capture of the agency. Take a look at all the generals that work right now for the military-industrial complex, for Lockheed Martins and stuff. You don't think they didn't know that when they were recommending weapons programs?
That seems dirty
to me. That is the corruption. It literally is the revolving door of people that work in the executive branch, jumping from serving in government into the big corporations, the big unions.
I was working for the Agriculture Committee, and now I work for Monsanto. That kind of...
Yeah. So if you're doing that, are you going to write a piece of legislation that's going to really provide oversight over Monsanto? No, you're going to treat them with kid gloves.
Hold up, y'all. You a good job of a PR.
Big fat old job offer. Say, hey, what can you get? Well, you come work for us. Can you get us this and that? Gets quietly inserted into 1,500 pages and nobody even sees it.
Senator Johnson, I brought a considerable sum into this office. What can I get with a crisp 50 around here?
Cup of coffee?
Can I get any influence in the market or anything like that?
There's some pretty good popcorn down the ground floor here, too.
I was hoping for a bit more than that.
This dude seemed like a nice, down-to-earth type of dude. But then again, this is why he did it.
Something fishy about the death of Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, certainly it's fishy. The cover-up of the list of individuals that visited Epstein Island
doesn't that seem crazy?
Is pretty fishy. I will say, I think that's true, is mainly people of the left that Jeffrey Epstein was courting and that took advantage of his island pleasures.
Don't you feel like anyone that's on that list should be looked into?
Well, I think we should have a full investigation of Jeffrey Epstein and his activities.
Does it feel like it's been kind of brushed under the rug?
Yes, because it has been.
Let's see what everyday Americans in Washington, D.C.
This is, I can't believe, like, he really did this shit. Like, I don't think y'all understand. This is really some crazy shit. Like,
see political insiders have to say about this.
This is dead ass crazy.
I do not. Who the hell is Jeffrey Epstein?
No. Hell no. They killed him. He had too much dirt on too many higher ups.
I would say I have not done enough research to be able to answer that question.
Do you find his death suspicious?
Yeah, I definitely think there is suspicion there.
It's tough to say. It's pretty suspicious.
Do you think Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh, wow. That was... Let's go to the other page.
Especially Clinton. 23 times visiting the island, it's like...
I'm going to go back to the on the break question now.
That'll be the last question. Do you think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself?
That's not really an issue for the stop. There's no like official crew position on anything like that, so
okay.
We're not going to comment on that. No one in crew was ever going to file a complaint without a lawyer being like having like at least 5 different lawyers looking at it.
I did find it very strange that the left-leaning groups I talked to wouldn't comment on Jeffrey Epstein. But anyways, back to Senator Johnson.
What's you as your biggest accomplishment?
Y'all don't think that's crazy? He's a regular man like me and you. He's not a politician. He's just rich as fuck.
Accomplishment or something that you're most proud of your time in office?
Without me, 95% of American businesses would not have got a tax cut. They would have been put at a huge disadvantage to the big C corps. So you're probably pass-through business, right?
And I'm an S corp now. Is that a pass-through?
Yeah, so you got
I got a tax break?
Yep.
He's funny as hell.
I think our response to COVID was a miserable failure. And I don't see how anybody can take a look at the human toll, the economic devastation from the shutdowns that didn't work.
Why have we not been allowed to even talk about it? Like, for instance, saying the lab leak theory, we've got you censored, and now it's kind of been established to be the most likely theory on what happened.
The mainstream media, for whatever reason, just wasn't honest reporting.
What do you think Trump getting in trouble for not stating his pronouns? What do you think about that?
Don't know anything about it.
Do you think he should have said his pronouns?
No, I mean, it's all ridiculous. If you want to live your life one way, fine. I mean, that's what America represents, freedom. But don't impose your beliefs or the way you want to behave on somebody else.
So I agree with a lot of your call out to the left. What do you think the right should be called out for? Because I feel like both parties are kind of not so good.
I'm not a fan of the uniparty, so I'm critical of my colleagues that join in massive deficit spending. I'm not a fan of this place. There's all kinds of things I've been critical of.
What's the biggest threat to America right now?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like either this a publicity stunt, like not a publicity stunt, but you know, a propaganda stunt. So like, oh, I'm working for you guys, and then he just gets re-voted in because he got younger people. Because like, I don't think y'all know how big this like of a deal this is. Where the views at? 51K views, and we all young. We can all vote. Most of the people that watch his videos is young and can vote. So I don't know.
I think divisiveness. Those individuals that are just fomenting hate, that are exacerbating the divide rather than trying to heal this nation. Again, you said you walk around here, you don't see people hating each other. So why is that the lead news item?
There's a bunch of people trying to run now for our 2024, and it seems like a very pivotal election. Who do you think is a remarkable character in the story?
One interesting candidacy is Bobby Kennedy. I've gotten to know Bobby. We certainly share a lot of views
There
in
you
terms
go.
of what we did during the pandemic.
Do you think JFK was taken out by our own government?
I just recommend people read the JFK and the Unspeakable. There's just so many unanswered questions, so many witnesses that just died, so many leads that weren't followed up on, so much evidence that obviously should have been collected that people were prevented from collecting.
So is it possible that our own intelligence agencies had a hand in his death?
I think it's certainly possible, yeah. The American public deserve the truth and we haven't gotten it.
Okay, so if our own intelligence agencies are having a hand in taking out our presidents, should we trust our intelligence agencies? Do they have our best interests at heart?
I don't trust them. I've seen our own federal law enforcement act corruptly. They knew that Hunter Biden's laptop was genuine. And I've seen it being covered
Yeah, Republican.
up by a complicit and corrupt media.
A lot of people commented that it would be dangerous to do this video, but the mission of the channel is to be on a quest for truth.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is more dangerous than his in the hood videos, bro. I'm telling you, like, real shit.
Have you ever thought people are tailing you or tapping into your computer or phone, or?
I just kind of assume they are.
That's crazy. Do you think I have a file in the FBI or the CIA office?
Like, no offense, probably not.
Okay.
My plea to young people is jealously guard your freedom.
Folks, we only get one America. You gotta be a patriot. You gotta stand up to bureaucrats, tyrants, and bastards in the government. Anything to add to that?
I endorse that message.
There's some people that are under the impression that the Illuminati control the country. Is that nonsense, or what's going on there?
So in 1910, 6 individuals representing a quarter
I fuck with this dude.
of the world boarded a train to go down to Jekyll Island off the coast of Georgia to set up a cartel they call the Central Bank, the Federal Reserve. But I do believe there's a small group of individuals that exert a great deal of influence on global politics. I think that's just true.
Next, let's cover the topic of dark money. In 2010, the Supreme Court ruled against End Citizens United, which basically means that the ultra-wealthy can use their money to control this country like a puppet.
Do you think there's a lot of dark money in politics?
The deep state is alive and well.
Of course. You have an inside look into Washington, D.C. What is something that is just critical for the people to know?
A lot of the corruption comes in through dark money. Corporations, super PACs, they can remain anonymous. So if you care about corruption, you should demand transparency.
Really important not to just feel like it's hopeless, because that's exactly what they want. Most people have heard of a case called Citizens United, which is
I ain't gonna lie, when we blow up, I'm gonna definitely become a civil rights activist. I don't give a fuck. I was talking about this the other day. Like, that shit crazy.
That basically made it okay to spend unlimited amounts.
We head to the offices of End Citizen United and meet Tiffany Mueller. She's leading the charge to eliminate dark money from politics, and she's ranked as Washingtonian's top 5.
I'll join her. Just give me 50K a year, I swear.
Power away from just an elite few, and how do we give it back to the people? In 2020 alone, there was over $1 billion of dark money spent in our election. But prior to Citizens United, there had never been $1 billion.
Don't y'all wonder what dark money is?
On our election.
It's not the regular money we use. It can't be, because they already got that.
This is like an arms race, and the people being hurt the most are just everyday Americans who want government to work and to do shit. Dark money literally just means undisclosed money. So you can't tell exactly who's trying to influence our elections or our policy decisions.
Doesn't that seem fishy?
Oh, it's so fishy.
Next, we stop in the office of CREW,
Damn.
government corruption.
She
and we cover the
bad.
recent story
Low
of a
key.
Supreme Court justice doing sketchy things.
You just had a piece that I thought was fantastic. You were highlighting Clarence Thomas, a
Excuse me.
Supreme Court justice who arguably should be one of the most ethical people in our country.
Right.
What was he found to be doing?
He had been accepting private jet transportation, yacht trips, real estate deals, and including private tuition for a grandnephew who he treats as his son without disclosing them.
Sounded like he had a kind of a
Dark money.
billionaire was more or less his sugar daddy.
Exactly.
I feel like that should be not allowed.
Absolutely.
To end the episode, guys, we go back to Milwaukee to look at Senator Johnson's work in the Joseph Project. Enjoy this little journey. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
Oh
Johnson's a
shit!
big fan of the Joseph Project, a Milwaukee
was from
nonprofit
Milwaukee.
that helps connect people with employment. Folks, we're Americans. We fight tooth and nail for freedom. The fight doesn't end here. Here's what we can do to change some of the things in our country.
What keeps you optimistic about the future?
I've seen real change in this country.
There have been a lot of huge changes in the past.
But it takes all of us using our voice, not giving up, continuing to fight for what we see as a better future.
We can do things to fight the influence of money in politics.
That's why we've supported legislation that would bar trading
Individual
stock.
Representative AOC and Matt Gaetz are bringing a bill that prohibits individual stock trading for senators. I applaud you. I'm a big fan of that.
Representatives AOC and Matt Gaetz are coming together to make a bill that will ban Congresspeople and their family members
Hold up, yo. No, that fights.
from trading individual stock.
Like, go the
Folks,
fuck
that
home.
is how it's done. Forget left and right, Democrat and Republicans. We have to come together. The mainstream media wants us stuck in two
There's a bar right in front of my
teams
house
that
too,
never
bro.
agree. But no,
Well,
the
down
new
the
era
street,
is coming
still.
together to get things done for the people, by the people. I love you guys. See you next week.
They about to kill his ass. Oh.
Folks, hope you enjoyed this episode. You want to watch another? Here. You want to subscribe? Over here. See you next week.
How you do that? That was crazy. Damn, no views too.
Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you should give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Let's react to that punch me dead.
Right now at 5:30, the jury is about to get.
Let's watch this real quick.
$500,000 ain't shit to me, that's a little petty bag. Leave my bitch and hit a different one with my little petty ass.
Did I get copyright? Yeah, I'm not watching his shit. I ain't trying to get no copyright strikes no more, cuz I already watched this. We're not watching it. No bullshit. I was about to watch. I was about to react to him, but fuck him. I ain't finna keep getting copyright struck. Ooh, this a good one. By the way, guys, I'm just waiting till my phone come back.
Every year, billions of dollars are stolen through fraudulent transactions.
Not camera, my camera.
That you
I
might have
get
fallen
professional.
The two biggest incubators of these scams, Nigeria and India.
Damn.
Inside a shell company located in the heart of Dubai, used to launder money globally through a series of legitimate businesses.
Yeah, we record our job interview so that we can. This is not a mobile phone. This is a camera. Oh, we can't record.
But before we get to that and how I got a scammer to leak his entire business model to me, I gotta take you back 2 months to how we got here in the first place. This is a Nigerian scammer who runs a program provided by a higher up to create fake accounts that imitate your favorite celebrity in order to scam their fans.
Today, he's chosen me as his next victim. But I have different plans in mind. I'm gonna seduce the scammer, then befriend him and get him to leak his entire operation to me.
I feel like he Like people that do shit like this, they need to wear fake glasses with the camera on. I'm gonna let my shit get to 50.
It all begins.
Thirsty as shit. Hold up, yo.
Hey man, I love your videos. Thanks for following. Do you know any spot I should invest my money? On first, how much do you have for now so I know how to fix things out? I'm not trying to invest too much right now, bro. I'd like to start small just because I'm not sure if I can risk the rest of my capital. I was thinking 200. At least, bro, if you can try, start with 500 so you see how the strategy goes. I think profitable still hit you, my friend. 500? What do you think I am? Poor? If you don't think you can handle 200,000 US dollars, let me know and I'll take my money elsewhere. From here, he was hooked. For sure, my dear. It will goes through, I will handle well profited for you. Like great because you're winning. Keeping up though, it will be great. So hope you're fully ready now, so I proceed with further details on this and get you how to make your start to it, dear. So do you have crypto wallet though, bro? Can we do bank transfer? I won't be home to get my crypto keys for 2 weeks. Nothing to be worried about and giving you the rightful information to avoid hitches. He now sent me a real bank account, tied to a real company with a real office location in Miami. And this was a lot bigger than I thought. But I still wanted more info. Hey bro, US banks take high transfer fees. Do you have something international? What the fuck? It was that easy? He just sent me 3 real companies in Dubai with real addresses, real names, real businesses that are used to launder money globally? It becomes clear to me that this operation was way bigger than I thought. But I wanted to take a look for myself. So I booked a flight to Dubai, hit up a friend, and we walked straight into the office of 2 of these shell companies to investigate for ourselves.
What's up, bro?
I'm so thirsty.
Okay, so we're looking at the building, and look at the reviews of the building.
My shit done now. No, I see them.
Money looters.
We back, yo. My phone had a charge. My camera.
I'm gonna put the camera down.
I don't know what a phone is.
So this building has, on the same floor, other scammers and scams running. Like if you Google the offices, the other offices on the same floor are running different scams.
It's open. Oh my god.
Should look like the
We're
Matrix.
supposed to be talking to you. Is that this company?
This one is Etisalat Channel Partner.
This is what?
Etisalat Channel Partner.
This is it? Oh, so it's not here.
It's Etisalat Channel Partner. Business partner. Yeah.
Oh, but...
Yeah.
Oh, it's here?
Yeah.
It's this one? Okay. Cool. Can we talk to somebody? The guy had avoided my question 3 times and deflected it with Etisalat Channel Partner. This means they're partnered with Dubai's official telecoms company. It's a front they use to legitimize their business, and it's so well hidden, I don't think Dubai knows about it. That's this company?
Anybody don't know. Watch the FBI might start doing this shit. Sending in fake YouTubers. Hey dude, can we record a video? This, watch, I'm telling you, the cops is smart. They might start doing this shit in New York. I'm just talking to my ass. I'm just saying, those cops be off that, hey muddy, like off that shit.
What were the vibes that you got in there, bro? They for sure know, right? When we walked in, all those Indians were looking at us and they just started speaking Thai to the other two. We then walked across the hall into another scam office on the same floor. On the same floor, there's another company that does scam interviews. Hey there. We're supposed to have a job interview? Yeah. Hi. is not a mobile phone. This is a camera. Oh, we can't record? For the next few days, I let this camera on and make him feel a bit invested.
Quien obtenga Lucky recibirá tragos gratis. 3,
Don't watch
2,
that shit.
1, vamos!
¡Ah, maldición! Solo obtuve al utilizar.
Then I revealed my true identity, which was never hidden in the first place. I mean, it's literally all on my page, which you should follow, by the way.
You got a daughter?
Hey, I'm Arab, this is what I do. I'm trusted by drug dealers, criminals worldwide, and I document some of the most raw and unfiltered footage to exist on planet Earth. I know you're a scammer. Jordan is my friend. Here's a few videos of mine you can watch. Take your time, do some research on me, then come back when you're ready to hop on a call with me. I'm willing to pay, and I'm not here to try to expose your business or take it down. I just want to know. Do you want to know the truth? The truth is that I'm Jordan, and I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Don't have time for your shit, man. Okay, so clearly the paragraph approach wasn't working, so let's try something new. I know you're a scammer. Are you Nigerian or Indian? I'm Nigerian.
Monkey raises, like.
Now the game's begin. What's your PayPal? I sent you $100 just to show you I'm serious. Remember, that's a lot of fucking money where they're from. From there, we went back and forth negotiating a video call. He said $2,000. I called him crazy. We ended up agreeing on $500. I could have gone much lower, but part of the deal is that I pay him after.
He not paying though. He not paying shit, yo. He bugging out. He not paying.
Age 15. I started at age 14.
Holy shit. As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A scammer.
An astronaut?
Yeah, like, really.
Really?
Really.
Do you still see yourself being an astronaut?
No, not anymore.
Do you see yourself doing this forever?
No, that's gonna get to a point I will stop.
What point do you think that is?
$1 million, you know.
What do you want to do in the future? Do you have any idea?
In the future, what I want to do is, I want to travel the world.
I want to take all the money that you scammed and saved up and travel the world.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans to make any other businesses when you grow up?
Yeah.
Do you go to school?
Yeah.
Do your friends at school scam as well?
No. I don't even know if they scam because I'm not like the kind of guy that used to have friends. I just talk to them, ask them some questions. I don't follow them home. I don't roll with them.
Does the school know you scam?
No. That's like me.
Okay. Do your parents know you scam?
Next question.
Your parents don't know?
Yeah. I don't tell them.
Whoa. Does that hurt? Not being able to tell them?
I don't think so. It doesn't.
How'd you get into scamming?
My brother taught me.
Your brother taught you? How old is your brother?
17.
17. And does he run this whole thing?
Yes. Not by himself.
Is there somebody outside of Nigeria running this?
Yeah, but I've never seen him only know.
Okay, so there's somebody that you don't know about that is basically running the strings.
Yeah.
And you're just the pawn.
Not the pawn. The guy who gets the money. Like, they help me a lot.
Okay.
It had become obvious to me that this kid was just a pawn in the scheme of an entire global operation. He was like the dude who gets paid minimum wage and then joins the union. Yeah, bro, you're not a pawn.
When you first started, did you think scamming was wrong?
Very, very wrong. Even my mom, when she first heard about it, she told me, no, don't do this. Very wrong.
Do you still think it's wrong?
Yeah, I think it's wrong, but you gotta do what you gotta do to earn some cash, right?
Okay. How do you justify what you're doing?
I would say I did it out of trauma. A lot of things going through my head right now. I was like depressed when my friends got like a lot. They were doing, my brothers had a lot, and I was like, you guys.
This some real shit, yo. Don't even resort to scamming.
Got so much money. What do you guys do this? And they leave me out. They go out clubbing every night. They don't sleep at home. So I wanted to be like them. That's why I said better to try.
So that's how you justify it, is that you were jealous of your friends and you wanted to make money like them?
Yeah.
Now that you're making money like them, do you feel as good as you thought you would?
Not really.
Not really. But you still do it because you have bigger goals.
Yeah, I got bigger goals.
Okay.
And I need to get there first, fine. Because any other thing.
Why do you use Jordan Welch as the fake account? Have you used other
You write the
financial
questions
as well?
down.
Not really. I started with someone else last year. So I decided to try out the web page this year.
Which YouTuber makes you the most money so far?
Jordan Welch.
If you had $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
I'll start starting a business with my mom. Yeah. If she's happy, I'm happy.
Would you stop scamming if you had $1 million, or you think you would still do it?
If I had $1 million, I'll stop right away. Because $1 million right here is very, it's a huge money. Not to be seen. Like politicians only out that can make money right now.
Do you know who Hush Puppy is?
Hush Puppy, yeah.
Hush Puppy is the most famous Nigerian scammer. Do you look up to Hush Puppy?
I don't like the way he do the thing. He kind of like spending some money on that. Just buy cars, buy drones, buy this, buy that. Now, that's stuff too much and very stupid.
So you
I think he's still broke.
don't like the way he did things because you're scamming money so that you can get out of your situation, and he was scamming money just so he could flex.
Yeah.
Do you think Nigerians are better scammers than Indians?
Yes. So that's the fact. That's a good fact.
Yeah, you think so? If you had to rate yourself on a scamming scale out of 10, and you had to rate Indians on average, what would you rate?
I would say 6 because I've not learned a lot.
Okay, so you'd be a 6, and what would like the average good Indian scammer be out of 10?
I'll say 4.
4. What's the most you've ever scammed someone for?
$12,000.
Nobody gets a cut from it, like the guy running all the shell accounts?
He doesn't care. He has much. He has much, so he doesn't care.
So he does it to help out the local community.
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all. I'm doing
The
something.
entire interview, it'll be on my website, arabuncut.com, where I upload footage that is usually banned on YouTube. But for now, I wanted to bring Jordan Welch into the call to put him face to face with a scammer that's been imitating him for over a year. Nigeria, can you hear us? You see who this is?
Yeah.
That's Jordan.
How much money do you make?
Like $2,000 a month.
$2K a month? Does it like feel good though? Cause you know it's like my subscribers, bro. They hit me up. People call me crying and shit, bro. Like y'all be taking money from them for real.
I actually don't really like doing it, but I gotta do it because I kind of like it. It's the only thing I can do right now that's getting it out.
But there are other opportunities for you, bro. It ain't the only thing that you could
The
do.
only thing I got doing that's good right now.
I don't think so. I think there are other opportunities, but you just do this one because you know it's easy.
I just feel like there's nothing right here that's very good. Just that I like doing this. It's more preferable, more.
Why do you pick me instead of all these other people?
Your page really looks very good, and you're a good guy.
You fucking with my money, bro. You messing with my money, bro. You don't even realize it. To make a little check when there's real ways for you to go and make
I'm really
money.
sorry about that, bro.
Only advice I have for you, bro, is find God and find a real positive way to make money, because I understand you're struggling over there in your country and things aren't easy, but you gotta be able to.
I need to find the best way to learn math and science.
It's brilliant. Here's a new way to learn math, science, and computer science that's fun and interactive. On Brilliant, you'll learn by seeing concepts visually and interacting with them, not just by watching videos. Check out courses in topics like algebra.
Find a good opportunity, because there is karma that comes back for making money in this way, and it doesn't feel good at the end of the day. I know you're not happy knowing that you're scamming people deep down in your heart. So that's really all I gotta say to you, bro. I ain't really gotta say nothing else. But regardless, if you gotta keep doing it, keep doing it. But I wish you the best, bro. I just want you to know that on the other side of what you're doing, it's real people that work really hard that you're taking their money from, and you're ruining the name and the reputation of a lot of other people on the internet. So, man, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Eric, because this guy has been on the case of this, and I've never been able to get a hold of these guys. So, shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much. And honestly, Fuck, man.
I see you, bro. Peace.
Alright, peace.
After I'd done all that and wasted 35 minutes of the scammer's time without paying, I wanted him to truly feel what it was like to be scammed for the first time in his life. If you could tell something to the rest of the world, what would it be?
That I'm not really, like, not a scammer. I just want to end the living. I just want to be. I just don't want to be left out at home. Like if someone, I just need money. Like it's really a lot to explain right now.
Like if you could
feel bad.
look at one of the people that you scammed in the face and tell them something, what would you tell them?
I would say I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. It's not my fault. I just got caught up.
The fuck, my nigga?
Really sorry about what I did. I'm
Fucking scream. Everybody texting me.
Stupid.
Okay. Final question. How would you feel if I didn't pay you the money that I agreed to pay you after this call?
Please don't do that, please. Oh shit.
Scam against scam.
Very sad. Like this guy did this to me. Really, I would feel very, very angry. I just feel like so this guy, what this guy did to me, very wrong. So I would like start doing not get into stuff like try to get some kind of money, but this guy just failed me.
Because you trusted someone and then they scammed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna pay you the money because I want you to know that people do see you as a human, but you gotta understand that we made a deal and I'm gonna give you your money. But I could just disappear away because I have everything I need from you already. And the only last thing is paying you the money.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to think about that, about stopping the scam. Don't really think about it.
No, you don't have to think about it because I know you're still gonna do it anyway. But when you think about it, just look at the person you're scamming, whether it's an old person or it's somebody that is rich. Maybe if it's someone that's rich, it's different. The $500 won't hurt them. But if it's someone that it's their last dollar, just balance it.
That's really good.
All I hope is that this lesson saves someone who needs it more than me out of losing money. I ended up paying him that $500 because I'm a man of my word. But now I'm homeless and poor. So please subscribe. Or check out my website, arabuncut.com, where you can see the full footage, raw.
He said no one was a board. Yo, y'all just heard that? That shit sounded. Just the one.
Crujiente por fuera, delicioso por dentro. Pide Pechu Bites con un complemento y bebida por solo $5.99 en Church's Chicken.
Upgrade your vocal mix from this
How can we get in touch
to this.
How can we
The
Hold
Weinberg
up.
Melly murder trial is almost over. Today, the prosecution and the defense both rested their case, which means that closing arguments will happen on Thursday. Melly's friend, who was in the red car, took the stand and described a completely different story that the prosecutor has shown. And then when the prosecutor starts asking this kid questions about his testimony, he doesn't look like he's telling the truth at some point. So it gets pretty interesting right here. Hit subscribe. I'll be covering the rest of this trial. Let's get right into this. The Melly's team is bringing up Adrian Davis.
Cuz look crazy as
Apparently, this
hell.
is the only witness they're bringing up.
You have a nickname? What is it? You know someone by the name of Anthony Williams? Yes. You know what his nickname is? Yes. Do you know someone by the name of Christopher Thomas? Yes.
Duh.
Do you know what his name is? A person by the name of Courtney? Yes. And you know his name? Yes. What is it? Jamel? Yes. You see him in the courtroom today? Yes. Can you point him out for us? This young man right here? Yes. You know him by another name? Millie. Also known as Seth. How did you meet him? 9th, 10th grade at school. How about Christopher Thomas? How did you meet him? During school. How about Mel? 6th grade. At any time during school, did any of you have any problems with each other? No, not at all. Would you label yourself good friends, associates, close friends, or what? Good friends, close friends, best friends. Did Melly also have another name besides Melly and Jamel? Yeah, Crazy Legs. Crazy Legs. And why was he called Crazy Legs?
Because he liked to dance.
Did there come a time that Melly got involved in the music industry?
Yes.
Specifically rap music.
Yeah, back then.
Where did you stay?
At Jamel's house.
Who else was living at Jamel's house when you came down in August of 2018?
Me, Jacoby, Melly, Zach, Julie,
Julie was with the time.
yes, Tay, and Courtney.
Do you all get along together?
Yes.
Were there ever any arguments, fights amongst you guys?
No.
And is that where you met Dontavius Withers?
Yes.
Melly's lawyers establishing that there was no fights, which is a big point here.
During the day, what were you doing?
Just chilling at the house, and smoking and drinking.
Who were you smoking and drinking with?
Jacoby, Tay, everybody usually get out.
You go in the same car, or were there two cars?
We took 2 cars, a Jeep and Mitsubishi.
Did anyone fall asleep at the studio?
Yes.
Who?
We all did.
Any arguments occur between any of you at the studio?
Not at all.
Did there come a time that you all left the studio?
Yes.
Did you leave the studio earlier than what was scheduled?
Yeah, I believe so. We all in their sleep.
Tell the jury who got into the red Mitsubishi.
Me, Jacoby, Trayvon, and Tate.
You know who got into the Jeep?
Courtney, Jamel, Zach, and Julie.
Have you ever been injured in a car accident? Did you think of hiring a lawyer? No? Why not? Because quite frankly, it's never been easy to have a lawyer for records person. Look action for your claim. I can't fall asleep in cars. Could as a kid, but like as an adult, I cannot sleep in no car. Unless it's like maybe like an 8-hour drive, I could try.
You were woken up before you got to the house.
Yes. We pulled over, and that's when Melly got in the car with us.
You know where you pulled over?
I don't really remember.
Were you woken up?
Yeah, because I was getting pushed over a little bit.
And are you 100% sure that this young man got into the red Mitsubishi?
Yeah.
Wow. Bro could be lying up there. He's under oath. He's under oath.
If he's lying, he's going to jail!
Court under oath.
I think he just kept going.
Has the keys to Melly's house on October 26th in the early morning hours?
Jamel and Courtney, they were in the keys to the house.
Did Williams have a key to the house?
No.
Did Christopher Thomas have a key to the house?
No.
So the only 2 people you know who had a key to the house was this young man.
Yes.
And Cortland Henry.
Yes.
Did you see this young man unlock the door of the house?
You won't believe how I got here.
The fuck is this?
So this man is saying Melly got in their car like halfway home on the side of the road, went home and unlocked the door for them because it was only him or Portland that had keys. Definitely interesting, but I mean, I already know there's gonna be a shit ton of people saying he's lying for his friend, but you know.
Did you see where Melly went?
To the room.
And where was his house?
When we first walked in the house, King This was right down the left.
This is a 1 or 2 story house.
2.
Where did you go?
To the room upstairs.
Melly went to his bedroom?
Yes.
Did there come a
Hey!
early morning hours that you were woken up?
They're about to knock down everything that's on streaming, y'all.
What did you hear?
That second Julie was shot.
When you heard that, did you see Melly in the house?
Yes.
Did you see Melly how he was dressed in the house?
Yes.
What was he wearing?
Shorts, t-shirt.
Anthony Williams.
Second time somebody said short.
Shot. What did you guys do?
Well, we already dressed today, so we just left with Fredo's house.
Anybody upset or crying?
Yeah, we all were crying.
Was this young man crying?
Yes.
Are you sure of that?
Positive.
Yeah, Melly was crying. He's 100% positive.
Did there come a time after you got to the house of Fredo Bang that Cortland Henry showed up?
Yes.
Did Cortland Henry tell you what happened?
Yeah, he said we could drive by.
When Cortland Henry arrived at Fredo Bang,
This is like legitimately the only time frame that we got. Because we know he was at Fredo Bang's house, but like, that's all we knew.
was Melly there?
Yes.
Did you eventually leave that house?
Yes.
Approximately what time did you leave that house?
Because look what she do with her hands, look.
Who went with you?
Me,
Yo!
Anyone
Right, I'm gonna start touching her.
get on the phone?
Yeah.
She started touching me,
Anyone
look.
have any problem locating the phone?
Yes.
Who was that?
Jamel.
I was just thinking that. I was like, but his phone's gonna say that it's in other places for this guy's story, because Melly's phone apparently walked through the woods a little bit and then got picked up by Frederick Givens, Fredo Bang, in the middle of the night. And there's like messages of Melly sending Fredo his drop pin at 4:46 in the morning or whatever, like his phone is. But this guy's saying that Melly just went home and went to sleep with them in a different car. The math ain't mathin'.
When I back up a minute, you were telling the jury you went back to Melly's house. I get it.
Oh, the door was unlocked.
Were you aware whether or not Melly had a contractual agreement to do a video shoot that day?
Yeah, it was something like that. And we probably lost a lot of money, but you agreed with it. He was upset.
Was Melly crying at Fredo Bang's house?
Yes.
Did you tell the prosecutor, when you spoke to the prosecutor, were you under oath?
Yes.
Sworn to tell the truth?
Yes.
That Melly got into the red Mitsubishi to go home?
Yes.
Are you 100% sure that this young man learned of the shooting of his friends at the exact same time you learned of it?
Yes.
And that was at the house?
Yes.
Are you 100% sure that when people were getting on the phone that this young man was looking for
If he's not lying, this is huge.
the phone, the call?
Yes.
I mean, his lawyer's being real confident, real kind of theatrical, I feel like, to just really get his point across that this witness is saying Melly was somewhere else than what the police say. The jury breakdown, 6 men and 8 women, 2 would become alternates, 7 people of color and 7 Caucasian. It's like split right down the middle of men and women and 7 people of color and 7 people of Caucasian.
100% sure that Mr. Dennis found out at the same time you did.
Yes.
No questions about that. You're sure he was at that house?
Yes.
And you were upstairs?
Yes, ma'am.
He was upstairs?
Yes.
You're sure he was there? That is?
Yes.
And you are 100% sure his phone was there?
Yes.
Where is
He go to jail. He lying. He go to jail.
You met with me on May 5th, 2022, you remember that?
Yes.
Uh-oh, prosecutors hinting that he said other stuff in other statements in May 5th.
Do you remember Mr. Dennis having passcode on his phone at that time?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You know passcode?
I don't think so. We all use this phone sometimes. We all use each other's phone.
So you would use his cell phone?
I don't get the using the group phone thing. I don't know, I just find it so weird. Like, me and my friends don't touch each other's phones. But I guess some friend groups do that, apparently.
Are there any threats that were made to anyone that night?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone have any other conversations or discussions about threats from outside parties?
No, ma'am.
Are you worried about their safety?
No, ma'am. But Melly's always gonna be a target.
Where did you stop?
I don't remember drinking or smoking, so I just know we stopped.
You know you stopped.
Yeah.
And do you remember if that was on a highway?
Not at all.
Do you remember if it was on a divided 4-lane road?
No, ma'am.
Do you remember what phone number you had back then?
No, ma'am.
You don't remember your phone number?
5 years ago. So.
Who doesn't remember their phone number? I've had like 3 phone numbers because one of them got fucking leaked when I got hacked in 2018. I remember all my phone numbers growing up.
We were asleep.
You were asleep. And you said you were intoxicated?
Yes.
Do you know why the car stopped?
No.
Do you have any conversations or messages with the defendant?
No, ma'am.
When you stopped, was it Ray Street in front of Red Mitsubishi?
Yeah, I believe so.
Have you ever answered that question differently?
I don't think so.
If I were to show you your statement from May 5th of 2022, would that help you? And now your answer is I don't remember if the Jeep was in front or the Mitsubishi was in front.
We watched the video, they put off there, so.
In terms of the trial, you've been watching your online?
No, ma'am.
Like, everyone's watching this trial, especially people that were involved in that.
You said Mr. Zeman went to his room.
Yes.
Have you ever answered that question differently?
No.
At that point, you said, I don't know where he
Albion Online es un MMORPG no lineal en el que escribes tu propia historia.
I assume this room.
I don't know.
You don't.
The prosecutor's trying to make him look like he's lying a little bit up there, lied on previous statements, and just make him look like a liar. That's their job, so.
So did you previously give a different statement that you didn't know where he went and you were assuming he went to his room?
Yeah.
You got pushed over when somebody got in the car?
Yeah.
Being pushed over. Did you wake up when that happened?
Like, it was flashes, like, I guess you could say I woke up.
Bro!
Pull over or climb over you?
I don't remember. I don't know. I can't remember.
It's falling apart a little bit. He's saying a lot of I don't know and I don't remember suddenly. When the defense is asking questions, he remembered everything.
Your answer was, I think I was at the window, so no, I think they might have climbed over. Or that you don't remember.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
You don't really remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So of course you used your phone to call it trying to find it, right?
I don't remember.
You don't remember how he was trying to find his phone?
Just in the house looking for it. Just like you would do if you lost yours.
So he didn't, try and do Find My iPhone or anything like that. Of course he used yours to do that, right?
I don't remember.
Of course, he used something like, you know, an Apple iWatch and set you up.
Objection, there's no testimony.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Why is she trying to make us play? I feel like she's putting words in his mouth right now. So I honestly think he said some other shit, but you gotta remember too, I don't think he was obligated to tell the truth in the previous statements. Right now, he knows if he lies, he's going to jail. But then again, there's zero proof that he's lying.
Using everybody else's phones.
Unless,
I don't know.
You don't know.
Hey.
But conveniently, the phone's missing now.
Objection to the statement.
Then you put your driver's license, right?
Yes.
So you knew Mr. Demmons, the defendant, Melly, to use that cell phone, 772-713-9807.
I don't know what the number says.
You have it saved in your phone, right?
Yeah, I can't just remember that phone number right there.
He's dodging up there, let's be honest, boys.
So in terms of the phone, did you see again that day?
I don't remember.
You didn't shoot Mr. Williams on the house, right?
No.
And so the first time that you ever said anything about the phone being missing was today, July
she could ask that? Like,
2023.
Yes, I believe so.
It's just not a good look for this witness, man. This is the first day that Melly's phone was missing. Oh my god, that just makes him look so untrustworthy.
Detective Moretti never even talked to you during this investigation, did he?
No, sir.
And the bottom line is, at the time you learned that Christopher and Anthony were shot, Zach and Judy were shot, this man was at his house, correct?
Yes, sir.
And did you tell that to the state?
Yes.
And then were they the first ones who contacted you about this case?
Yes.
Detective Moretti never even asked this guy questions. He's one of the guys that was in the other car. That's not a good look for the detective. Oh, they were avoiding him. That's what it was. I remember this now. These witnesses, like the 4 guys that were in the red car, were like avoiding the detectives at all costs for the last 4 years. That actually makes sense. Got the white suit on today. He looks happy too. He's probably pretty happy about that testimony, even though some of it did look like he was lying a little bit because he started not remembering shit in the process.
but you gotta peep, I'm gonna be honest. This happens all the time. So, you know, people come up to court. The prosecutor's job is to make you look bad. You're the defense's witness. They don't want to make you look good. They're gonna make you look like a liar. You could be telling the truth. You obviously nervous, but you can't just be like, you can't just start arguing with them. Be like, oh, I'm nervous. What the fuck you expect from me? You just gotta, you know, a lot of the times when you go up there, you're nervous. You just start stuttering and say shit like, I don't know.
Peter was asking him stuff, so all depends on what the jury sees. You know what I'm saying? But he's happy as hell.
He about to get out.
You heard what your attorney said. He said he's arrested. No further witnesses. You hear that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that you have a right to testify, and you also have a right not to testify. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Why isn't it showing Melly? I don't want to see the judge right now. I want to see Melly talking, man.
If you testify, I'm going to instruct the jury that they have to consider your testimony as they would any other witness. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And if you don't testify, I'm going to instruct the jury that you have a right not to testify, and they can't consider that, hold that against you. Do you understand that?
He definitely should not testify.
So my
At all.
question is, did you have enough time to talk about this issue about you testifying or not testifying? Did you have enough time to discuss that with your attorneys?
Yes, sir.
Did they answer all your questions?
Yes, sir.
And what is your decision?
I will not testify.
You will not be testifying.
Yes, sir.
Is anyone forcing you or coercing you to make this decision?
No, sir.
Anybody make any promises or on the contrary make any threats to get you not to testify?
No, sir.
This is your free and voluntary decision?
Yes, sir.
You heard your attorney said you rest is not going to call any other witness. That includes you, but no other witnesses. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Is there any other witnesses that you wanted your attorneys to call and present to the jury?
No, sir.
Any other evidence that you wanted?
I think if he's not lying and he truly is innocent, he 100% should get the 4 people that were in the car and Fredo Benz to testify on some real shit.
Your attorneys to present to this jury?
No, sir.
Jesus, bro, this is intense.
Their performance?
Yes, sir.
Right. And everything that you wanted the jury to hear and listen to is before the jury. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Let me ask, State, are you calling other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
So the state's going to rest as well. So I'll tell the jury that come back Thursday, that's what the parties agreed to, and probably pack a bag.
Jesus, so during deliberations, the jury's not going to be allowed to leave a hotel. Like, they're going to be basically trapped. I don't want to be the jury, dude.
Again, I think the defense made all the correct arguments, and the judge's obligation is to make sure that the jury gets the evidence accurately and fairly. And if the state is introducing, and remember, the state introduced it. You can't cross-examine the defendant, certainly if the defendant doesn't take the stand. I'm perplexed at why the court felt that somehow this was injecting an issue into the case that wasn't in the case, or that it was somehow going to misuse the jury unfairly.
So Melly's team wanted to show the entire documentary. That's on Melly's YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure the judge denied that. I think it was because a lot of it was, like, not really relevant. Obviously, without the guns part. There was a lot of footage with Melly with Sackchase and Juvie. Like, Melly talking to a bunch of kids, like helping kids out in Florida randomly. It made Melly look good, so that's why his team wouldn't do that, but it got denied.
Somebody who wears red and throws up gang signs is not necessarily a gang member. Testimony from their expert, the state's own expert, that contradicts the statute in terms of what is required for the jury to make a finding.
They're arguing whether or not, I believe a charge was tacked on because it was in furtherance of a gang that Melly killed these guys, which I've always found was complete bullshit. I think Melly was a new blood gang member within the last year before being arrested. He was just trying to make music. I don't think he killed his two best friends to further Bloods. Like, that shit is stupid as to me, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, that charge is bullshit. Whatever charge that is, I don't remember which one it is, but
I think that is dangerously.
I feel like due to the fact that he is a young black male, he's going to jail. Okay, but I'm a fan of him. I've done sing his songs to females. I'm a fan, but I honestly think he's going to jail. I hope he doesn't. If he does, I hope it is because he's guilty. But if he's free, I hope he truly is innocent. I fuck with him heavy, like. But as used to sit there and sing his song to females, like. Some real shit.
That the medical examiner did not
this judge is so over this. It's been like an hour of them arguing over the charges.
establish which of the two decedents was shot first. That's one. That came out of the mouth of Christopher Williams, the sergeant, contradicts the testimony of their medical examiner that said that headshot was the first shot. The state is trying to ride both horses at the same time, and so I don't think the state has made the factual predicate to establish.
This goes back to the cross, to the bullet tracing shit.
Our contention is that
dude got shot like this.
And they have not done
so. It don't make sense if it's only 3 people in the car.
My understanding of the law, that the gang issue also carries over to the other charges.
Judge overruled their objection to the gang part of the charges because it rolls over to the other charges as well. So, all right, that's pretty much it for day 16. We got closing arguments on Thursday. I'll be covering that, best believe. I'm gonna try to stream one of these days too. I guess if like there's a verdict, I'm gonna try to go live. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Pretty crazy that the defense didn't really put up an expert, which was surprising. They only put up Melly's friend who said Melly was at home sleeping, pretty much. So it's about to get real interesting the next 7 days. So stay tuned, hit subscribe right now, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Love you guys, thanks for the support. Peace out.
But then this also goes back to he literally said that the dude that was in the car with him, he saved his life, so I don't know, this could mean anything, you know? This is funny, but like, it's too long. I do it.
Aesthetics are an important part of how I work.
I was watching this earlier, so I'm not gonna give y'all no fake reaction. I'm gonna start over. I started off.
She walks in.
So I'm gonna sum it up right now. So right now, Tate's giving his introduction. Aiden was making some weird little horny jokes. Tate was like, "Hey, we're not gonna do that. I don't even know them yet. You know what I mean?" And then Adam was like, "Hey, I know you might think we not alike, but we got a lot in common." That's basically what happened.
And points to me across the bar and goes, "Dip!" And the entire bar stopped.
this is when a transgender said Andrew Tate has a big personality, and he's telling the story right now. This is when he used to live in Thailand.
What did you say? Big dick. She said big dick.
I'm telling you.
And the entire bar stops and looks at her, the old transsexual with missing teeth, and then looks at me. And I tried to explain for the following 10 minutes to this Swedish girl that I've never slept with this person. I don't know why she says I have a big dick, and I've never been with her. I don't know it. I just saw her on the street, and she didn't believe me.
Yeah.
She went toilet and never returned. That's a story from when my lonely night in Thailand. That's true. That completely happened.
You never give a ladyboy a shot?
I've never given a ladyboy a shot. No. Am I missing out, Adam?
I haven't done it either, but I went out to Thailand when I was like 19, 20, and the ladyboys are out there. And some of them, even back then, this was like 20 years ago, they were doing a pretty impressive ruse. Like, they looked like more of a woman than a lot of women that I know. So, shout out to them.
I've seen a ladyboy kick the fuck out of a dude. It was a really interesting sight. He was saying some shit to her, running his mouth, and she literally fought like a man and beat the shit out of him. And it was pretty interesting to see. Heels on and everything.
All right, can I just address the elephant in the room? Why isn't nobody talking? Yo, so Lena, you just finished. I heard the video was going crazy on Pornhub. You guys crashed it.
It's on my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So, Adam, if you don't, oh, sorry, Andrew. What happened was this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you heard Andrew. They did a video. Basically, Adam and them, they're married. They've been married for a while. They have a beautiful family. Basically one day, they decided to, basically Adam said, hey, hun, you go ahead and get a BBC by this guy. So they had a big black cock insert her puss. And,
What's it like to learn math on Brilliant.org? Brilliant gets you hands-on to help you learn by doing. Learn top.
Was not in the video.
And, that's
What up, yo?
And, thoughts, Andrew?
Well, I think I mentioned this on one of my previous podcasts. I said that I wouldn't personally do that.
Bro.
But it's not my personal preference. But I want to make something clear. I'm really careful about what I say to people. I don't want to insult anybody. That's not who I am as a person. If that's their personal decision to make, then they can make their own personal decisions and do as they please. I'm not here to sit and say they shouldn't do it. All I can say is that I wouldn't personally do that. That's not something I would allow my woman to do. But perhaps I'm missing something. Maybe you can tell me why I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
Would you guys let your wife do that? The thing that the most important piece of context that is missing is the fact that we already had been doing porn for, I mean, maybe 5-6 years, or really since the very beginning of our relationship. And, she is 32. She is a mother. Realistically, she's not going to be doing this forever. But we decided that it made a lot of sense for her to, seize upon the moment, the fact that she's still got her youth about her, and slurp up a black cock for the fucking paper, man.
He liked it. He liked watching the video.
Yeah, I was kind of turned on by it, I'm not gonna lie.
So my question would be, sorry, one more time. Lena, right? Correct? Lena?
Lena, yes.
Lena, do you think that you have an emotional attachment to this man now, or like you literally wouldn't care what happened to him? Let's say, heaven forbid, something, I don't know, he got locked up and went to jail or something. Like, would you care, or would you literally have zero interest in him as an individual?
I feel for him as I would feel for like almost anyone I'd ever met who went to jail, but like, no offense, Jason, I see you as like a male sex doll. Like, you were just...
No emotional attachment to him whatsoever?
No, yo! Emotional attachment.
Okay, well then, if you're capable of keeping that divide, then I'm not here to insult you. And the reason I don't insult people, I also want to make this very clear, because
he's nerfed. He's nerfed.
Yeah. I think the internet has fucked the world up, and I think one of the ways it's messed the world up is that everybody's constantly running their mouths. And the world I'm from and the life I've lived, if you insult somebody, it's you have to be prepared to defend that opinion. And I know people who have run their mouths and then have got getting shot for it. And I don't like to sit around and insult people unless I have a genuine beef with them. So I'm not here to judge you or your life. I can just say that it's not something I would personally do.
Low key. Oh no. Never mind. I was finna get philosophy. I was about to spit a philosophy story.
Andrew, objectively, you could definitely beat the shit out of me, but one time I was hanging out with the UFC fighter Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and he pulled up some old Andrew Tate kickboxing matches and was showing me them, and did a pretty good job of making the point of this guy can't fight, which I am not in a position to judge, but I have had that experience where a former UFC champion has basically told me about what a bitch you are, which I don't agree with. I'm a fan of the Top G. I like everything that you're doing out here, but I think you and Donald Cerrone need to settle this in the square circle.
Well, that's the thing about fighting, right? The thing about fighting as a sport is that everybody who watches it goes, this guy can't fight, or everyone at home who's never even fought says this guy can't fight, or the other fighters say this guy can't fight, which is why as a fighter you constantly feel like you have something to prove. Even if you win 100 fights in a row, there's always going to be someone out there who says you can't fight. I'd like to think that my record stands for itself. I've had 88 fights. I've had a bunch of fights, 4-time world champion. I fought a bunch of rules, including MMA, and I did my very best, and I won a bunch of titles and made some money and beat a bunch of people. And of course, there's always going to be someone who watches me and says I can fight. There's a bunch of videos that say I can, and there's the odd idiot who says I can't. But I'm very happy with who I am and my career and what I've achieved, and I'm very confident in my abilities. So it is what it is. And as for Cerrone, I've heard of him. Didn't he get?
Oh fuck! This bum ass ad, I swear, is getting me mad, bro.
McGregor finish him pretty quick.
Wait, Chad, is he a good
I'm
fighter,
not
yes or
100%
no?
sure. But either way, we need to settle that score at some point. I just want to throw that out there. But
No, I don't know if we do. I don't know if I need, because, and this is something I want to make clear as well. I don't know if I need beef with people on the internet. I see a lot of this. I see a lot of people constantly beefing each other and all these arguments, etc. I don't need any of those things. I'm fighting against.
Yo, Aiden is fiend out for collect. Like, look at him. He's not entertained by no conversation. Like, I honestly don't think he could hold up a conversation without making, like, he just wants to clip everything. Like, I'm being real. Look at him. I'm a fan of him. But I think he dying out, guys. Like, look.
People constantly beefing each other and all these arguments, etc. I don't need any of those things. I'm fighting.
This is a fucking interview, bro.
I'm fighting against the most powerful.
Basically, a damn near a
I have
podcast.
battles in my life. I don't have time to be fucking tweet beefing with some dude. If he has a problem, he can come to my house. He knows where I am. Everyone knows where I am. Until then, I have no problems with anybody. So, as for Cerrone, if he thinks I can't fight, then if he wants to tell me to my face and kick my ass, he's welcome to try. And I strongly believe he would regret that decision. And that's as far as I need to take it.
Right, so your brother Tristan was in my DMs, like really sincerely trying to convince me that I had made a very grave error, a massive mistake as a result of having let my wife shoot with another man. Myself personally, having been, a couple weeks removed from the actual incident happening, I don't really feel like I made a mistake. It feels like some pretty regular shit. I was a little bit jealous at first. It's kind of a weird feeling knowing that your woman was in the arms of another man, even if it was only for a few hours. But it's interesting. You don't seem like you have as much of a real like moral issue with the act itself.
Well, I can give you my opinion on why I wouldn't ever do it, and I think the reason I wouldn't ever do it is because I believe that a man and a woman have a connection between them, and I think that connection is solidified by sexual exclusivity from the female's part, and I believe there's an energy cord between, and I think that once that's broken...
That's because he's Muslim. I personally believe, as a Christian, if you're gonna fuck, it is so time. Don't just do that with anybody, bro.
With another man, I do believe there's a degree of the connection which is damaged, and I think that when the relationship is good, perhaps you will not feel it, but when the relationship is bad, or when arguments start to happen, or you start to get on each other's nerves, you might notice a slight difference in behavior, because I do also think that once the seal has been broken, I'll give you an example. The 4-minute mile was impossible to achieve, they believed, until one man ran the 4-minute mile, and then a bunch of people ran the 4-minute mile. Sure. So once the seal's been broken, for example, let's say your wife's sleeping with another man, the idea of sleeping with another man is not as intimidating as it once was, and perhaps the idea of sitting through an argument or sitting through a rough patch in a relationship and continuing to try to work it out as opposed to just jumping on a new man, it might be less appealing than it once was previously. So I believe, personally, if my woman had already slept with another man, she's more likely to just give up on the relationship and sleep with another man again in a rough patch. That's my personal view. Say again?
Why would I mean, I've never cheated on you, like, even in the lowest terms of cheating, like responding to a DM from somebody or anything. Like, I've never done any of that. Everything in our relationship has been out in the open. Like all my messages with the person that I worked with, I was like, hey, just so you know, like, these are the messages. And like Adam has fucked about 200 women in front of me, and he cheated on me. So like, you know.
Adam, that's terrible.
We all got our issues. Hey, let me just tell you, about a half hour ago, I was laying on the floor in the adjacent office with a large Italian ass shaking on top of my face. She does this thing called Brazilian face sitting.
He almost died.
It's going to appear on onlyplugtalk.com, which is our weekly podcast where we interview and then fuck a different girl every single week. And this girl was really cutting off my ability to breathe. And when I would grab her ass and try to move her ass off of my face, she would grab my hands and hold on to them so that I wasn't able to escape. And Lena was involved. She was giving me head during all this. And so, I don't know, like, do you feel like that affects our connection at all? Because I can, after having you shot with this guy, I can kind of understand why that shit doesn't matter to you, because you and the other guy don't really matter to me at this point.
I think it's, well, my personal view is that it's very different for a woman than it is for a man, and I think that, and I hope I'm wrong, if your relationship reaches a rough patch, perhaps the idea of being with another man will be more tempting than it once previously was, because the seal's already been broken. That's my personal view. I don't, with all due respect, care what you want to do with your own relationship. If it makes you happy, it should make you happy, and that's fine. And it's your decision to make. It's not my decision to make. I'm just telling you that I wouldn't do it. I can give you admiration for a degree to how well you've dealt with pressure, I guess, or the hate, or the backlash. I mean, you've handled it pretty well, which I guess is good. Not a lot of people can do that. So I have to give you some degree of respect for that. But I guess you expected all that before you made the decision to do it, right?
Yeah, I did. And I mean, I've caught a lot of flack because when you first commented on me on the Tucker Carlson show, I left an Instagram comment that said, if he's the top G, I want to be the bottom G. So I do want to extend an invite that if you were ever interested in doing your first ever double penetration scene, that me and Lena, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like, dude, would he be a suitable candidate? Would you, can I tap him in?
No.
Can I fill in real quick? Andrew, you know,
you're out. Aiden, we can't put you. You're not in this conversation anymore.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Andrew. Would you double penetrate her, bro? Would you do that, Andrew? Go ahead. Finish the answer.
If all pop together, is that chill?
There's absolutely 0% chance of that happening. And it's not because Elena is particularly unattractive, it's because she's married to Adam, and I have no interest in degenerate, pointless sex, and I have no interest in making a spectacle of myself, or even just involving myself in anything which I deem to be overall haram and pointless. It's just not something I'd be interested in. There's not a single amount of money on the planet you could pay me to undertake, so thank you.
He's not doing double penetration.
Hold up, yo.
I respect you all so much.
I'm with Andrew, by the way. I couldn't get paid any amount of money to fuck. No offense. Adam, respect to you. Degenerate sex, I'm not with that. No amount of money.
Yeah, you make $8 a month sitting on your ass, so and that's from one sponsor, I think, right? So
Stop exposing him.
No, I mean, I read it online.
But yeah, I'm with Andrew on that one. Andrew,
so do you two think you're going to stay together forever?
I mean, if Adam cheats on me again, maybe not. But
I'm not a cheater anymore. I left that in the past.
That was not like.
If you get a divorce, what you think people are going to attribute it to this event?
Bro, my fucking teeth hurt.
Like, I always think that we're going to be together forever. I mean, we didn't get married a long time ago. We just got married. But it is unfortunate that if, like, in 10 years we break up because, like, let's say he cheated on me, everyone's going to blame it on the fact that I fucked Jason in July of 2023.
I don't think
no one's going to think about anything else.
Nobody's going to be thinking about the fact that we did this in 10 years, which when you're in the middle of the storm and everybody's freaking out on you every day, it's kind of easy to feel like, oh, this is going to define my life going forward. Now, that may be true to some extent because this has been such a thing, but I don't really think that it's that likely to follow us 10 years into the future.
I do.
I don't know.
My hope is to be with Adam forever. That is what I want.
And again, last thing I want to say is this. Well, not last thing, but I think I asked this, but wait, so Lena, which sex was better? Because you haven't had it. Jason was the first dick you had, right?
You know what? Let me say something. I find this very uncomfortable to talk about. There's not many things I find uncomfortable, but I just find this uncomfortable to talk about. And the reason is not because, I mean, I'm an adult. I know what sex is, of course. I've lived a very varied life.
Chief hurt. Yo. This shit hurt, yo. I'm gonna do it, y'all. Alright, yeah, it's feeling a little bit better now. I don't know. It might be my wisdom teeth. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think it is my wisdom tooth. I think it's pushing my other teeth around right now. Cause I don't even eat that much candy to be having cavities. So I doubt it's a cavity. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't think it's a cavity right now. I ain't gonna lie. If it is, I'm gonna be tight. Cause like, I mean, I do eat candy, but like, to the point where I'm gonna get a fucking cavity, like, bitch, come back, pussy, I'm gonna kill you. This is becoming hard. I think I'm traveling against the wind. Look. If I don't do something, I'm gonna die. I think I got it. I got you. If I don't get this, I'm gonna die of starvation. If I die, I'm gonna be tight. I can barely see it now. a creative world. Hey, don't hate the game, hate the player, bitch. Yeah, I'm trying to do something. Where the walls at? Y'all know where that's at? Loki, that's not cheating, like, this just orientating myself so I can know more. Fuck is the outhouse? Take shit, something interesting. See, like, I ain't know that. Alright. So, look, we could do something like this. This could be like the first floor. Alright, so the first floor really never got windows. In my story. In my head. Let's say that. Alright, what y'all think? What y'all think? Alright, let's go around. Use to expand your raft on the bottom floor. It's the same thing. One is just not good enough. One is way, way better. Low key, I might just make a little city. But I want to make everything like downstairs more of a like industrial sense, you know? Let's see what else we could put. Engines. Driller. Let's see, how about this? Like this. I'll fix that right now, yo. Oh, alright, yeah, I like this. Alright, what else? What else? Foundational armor. We could put this around. Alright, let's see. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to fiend out. I'm intrigued right now. Y'all gotta peep, this is a raft. This is not supposed to be a boat, it's supposed to be a raft. Hey, oh yeah, I ain't tell you. So, not tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday, I'm finna do a little podcast. That one is gonna be about God, but I think, yeah, that one's gonna be about God. We wanna, oh, yeah. We want to make it known that we want to spread the word. We want to make it known, like, what we know. We feel like y'all should know it too. We don't feel like it. But we know that y'all should. Yeah, like. Hold up, y'all. My shit hurt again. My shit if it help. So what been helping me, low key, is just eating bread. But I ain't got any. Look at my teeth, they look good. Shit for so much better, bro. Never mind. Coming right back to me. I ain't trying to get off stream, but let's see if it worked right here. So I only need one. And we need anchors too. Yeah, that shit hard now. See, games like this, fun with people. Not really fun, because I'm entertained. I could get used to that shit, old style, you know. And I'll turn them on. Push. I know exactly doing all the steering wheel right. Damn, that means I gotta. That's hard. I'll do that later. Now we got to do the door. Low key. Might just do everything like this. Hold on. This game really lit, bro. I need to get the guys on here. This shit be lit. This is hard. Let me go over here. I'm gonna make this all straight windows. low key, part of the reason why I didn't know how to play, I ain't watch a tutorial. I don't really like that shit. It takes too long. I don't like it, you know. But I want to turn this off. Boom. I want to turn this on. I don't think they'll turn on though. Like, yeah. I don't even know why I won't do it, but let's find out. But you gotta add some type of fuel. I don't know. One more thing. Is that what I did over here? Yeah. Let's see what I can put in. Alright, so I'm gonna just do 4 back to back. I know I'm not talking. I don't feel like it right now. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just in my head low key. I'm thinking about life. Like, I don't know if this like the smartest decision of all time, but like, once I start making money off this shit, like enough to like, let's say $2,000 a month, I'm gonna go fuck. I'm dropping up. I feel like that's something that I should have said. Like, I'm promise you, once I start making $2,000 a month, I know that to y'all that don't seem a lot. I'm gonna be living with people I don't think roommates, so I don't want to live with people that are above me. Do this, do that, do that. I ain't with that. I get like my brother. Okay, yeah, I don't understand it because my parents, it got to a point. It was really like just having roommates, you know. But at the end of the day, that's not really helping me independendize, if that's the right word I'm looking for. It's not really like helping me become a grown ass man, you know. Then with my brother, which is who I live with, if y'all didn't know, it's like, you know, if I need help, he there. If I don't, my mom won't call away, you know, my pop won't call away. But at the end of the day, I'm really just learning by myself, learning how to do stuff, you know. And I feel like this is something important to me, like growing up. becoming my own man, you know? That's what I want to do. And I think everybody should be doing. Like, move out. Low key, like, what you gonna do at home all day? Like, well, I'm at home all day anyways. But y'all get the point. Right now, I done lived in 3 different states in the past year. I have, believe it or not. Because I'm exploring life. Learning shit that people don't learn. Like real life. I feel like people should take it into consideration. Moving out. Get out the way, bro. You know? I don't know, y'all. I feel like becoming a man, it's like such a big thing for me. I don't know. My dad is a good man, so that's really low-key why I feel like I look up to him. Because it's like, not to beat him, because I ain't, you're not supposed to be in competition with your dad. Like, that's weird as fuck. But like, you know, you can't downgrade. Every generation should be better. That's what I believe. So like, that's what I do. Like, people in my own family, I don't think they'll agree with what I'm doing right now. But the knowledge I'm going to gain within the next few years, I'm telling you, knowledge I can't receive anywhere else. Promise you. Like, this seemed like some shit off a movie, but I ain't joking about this YouTube shit. Like, I'm really going for it. Like, y'all don't really see what's going on. Like, right now, I'm just chilling on stream, and I got the chance to blow up. Like, I feel like I shouldn't. Like, this is just me. Y'all could go do what y'all want. I low-key feel like I should never stream for a viral moment. When you stream for genuine shit like this right now, this is how you blow up. You build a fan base. You don't build. What you have to beat this dude and this and that and this. Oh my god! If I don't, my views are gonna go down. Oh my! I don't live by that shit. I do not give a fuck about that, bro. I'm gonna get mine out the mud. I'm gonna make genuine, fun content that people want to watch. Like, some serious shit. For me, but I still feel like TikTok is a big tool that I feel like everybody should use. So don't get it twisted. I'm gonna try to get my clips in. Don't get it twisted. But I feel like, you know, YouTube is about being genuine. I feel like people really just watch others to get something that they don't have in their lives. That's what I know YouTube is about. Like, that's what YouTube is, you know? If you don't think so, you're a liar. That's what YouTube is about. People wanting to see what other people's life experiences are. I'm gonna be real with you. That's what YouTube is. That's how people be making money, bro. This is a business at the end of the day. But y'all gotta peep. This just a stream. You come in here to vibe. You ain't coming here for 24-hour entertainment. That's some fee shit. It's like, nah, I don't got the resources to be entertainment 24/7. I truly don't. I'm thinking like I'm brewing shit up in my head. I'm not gonna lie to you. So like I really be thinking like while I'm playing the game, thinking my life like it's what I'm doing like is it really the smartest thing within my life, which is pursuing YouTube. I'm gonna take it serious though. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna give it everything I got. I swear, giving this shit my all. Giving my all till I make it. And I'm gonna make it. Trust me. I'm gonna make it. You know? For sure not today. If for sure ain't tomorrow. I'ma make it. That's all I really gotta say, y'all. I got that mentality. Cause like, in life, nobody ain't gonna give you shit, bro. You can't really, like, you just gotta go and get it, bro. That's low-key a lot of the reasons why I don't like to ask for people for help, you know? Cause it's like, I'm asking people for help for what? You're not gonna help me when I need them. You know, it's at their time. I'm not saying it's bad to ask for help. You should always ask for help when you need it. But being able to provide for yourself, it's the greatest thing you can accomplish as a man. That's in my opinion. That's what I believe. Y'all don't gotta believe what I believe in. You know, y'all believing in what y'all believing in. I'm gonna believe what I believe in. I hope that we can all follow Jesus Christ together, though. That's a fact. We could all have our differences, but as long as we worshiping Jesus Christ, we good. Because then we both got eternal life. Forever. Eternal, cuz. Not no temporary shit. This ain't no TikTok where you get temporary fame. You don't temporarily get to eat. This is God. You get to eat forever. Eternal. That shit mean forever. It do. I ain't gonna lie. I need to do something entertaining. I'm wobbling way too hard. Let me take my camera out real quick. Okay, hold on. I was trying to do something else. There you go. I was trying to do something else. I was about to do one of them Omegle streams. Omega though. We've been on here for 3 hours. Oh! Let's see what's on YouTube. That shit was ass. Sorry, Andrew, but you're not entertaining. Because you're censored.
Holy gum boil! Now that can't be.
So through the big slit-slitting blob organism growing out of the person's mouth.
Well, this is just some angry gum tissue. You know, weirdly enough, just like a plant grows, gums can actually kind of grow and overgrow into areas they're not supposed to be. So those gums kind of just grew up inside that tooth. So when you remove that decayed tooth off, you just have this kind of big blob of gum tissue. Now, most of the time, removal of that decay and nastiness, even with braces, will cause those gum tissues to go down. But sometimes you do have to get them removed. And so what they do is in the back there, they can either go and snip it off and then they can suture it up, or they can even use something like a laser and they can actually gum laser everything off. Here's what a gum lasering looks like before and after we're done with overgrown gum tissue. It helps out a lot. The gum tissue removal is not really that painful at all, but I think these guys have a lot more to
This is all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, yeah. I need one of them shits. I'm not as strong enough. Oh, what's poppin', Blessing? Cause stop cussing. You got a game. I really got to curse upon because I really be talking about God and like I be genuine. I don't even mean it to curse, but then I'll just be like F word out of nowhere. Like I don't know why. I feel like a lot of these shits, a lot of these things really be deleted because low key. I'm about to do a story time like right now. Let's do it. Alright, for the people on YouTube, what's good? Welcome back to another video. So you know. Alright, yo. So really, like I could really come up with some hot YouTube like story times, like but I really need to think about it. Like really need to just sit down and really think what's like what's a good story time? Nah, I can't talk about that one right now. Can't talk about it right now. Hey y'all, let me just think. Like I'm really just sitting here trying to think, man. So, like I'm really just sitting here trying to think. Like, what's a good story to? I mean, all right. So we could do. I ain't lived that long, so it's like, oh, I got a good ass story time. I'm gonna see if I can think of a better one. I'm trying to think right now, low key. What's a W-ass story time? What is a W story time? Okay. When I start going to college, y'all want to see that? Like, is that something y'all would be interested in? Like, bro, shit. Anyways, let's get back into it, cause low-key. Hold up, Alright, I did that. Now let me do that. Put the chat about that. And this. There we go. Just hold on, let me see. So I go like this. Alright, yeah, just don't go like that. I gotta think of some reaction. Bro, like, who the fuck be posting shit? Like, what the fuck? I thought about it. So right now we could talk about my first injury, major injury. No. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. All right, yo. So it was like the beginning of the season. So I think this was my junior season, like whole summer, cause working out. Let me actually start from the jump. Freshman year, I ain't know shit about no summer training shit, right? So I'm just training with the team when trials come. Blah, blah, blah. I was scared as fuck. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like, it was really some big ass kids or so. I pop out to the building. Over there, it was called the gymnasium. So I pop out to the gym, boom, with my friends. But this time, doing this, I went to a different school called Charter Tech. But y'all finna get it to it. So, boom. I try out, I make the team. Freshman year, everybody made the team. You basically cut yourself, damn near. You was cut because of you. Let me keep it a buck. You got cut. You wasn't ass. You just didn't try. You just gave up. So my freshman year, blah blah. I ain't do shit. Nothing. I was it. So boom, we go into the sophomore year. Whole summer working out every day before I left to my dad's house. Every day, bro. Like, no joke. I'll go to the boardwalk, run with my coach. Blah, 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 blah. Like, we only ran once, but y'all get the sum of it. So boom, sophomore year success. Did so good. I made it up to varsity, but I ain't make it all the way up to varsity. So my junior year, I was playing varsity and JV at the same time, so I could get my little feet wet. You know, I could get my feet wet and I could still get gaming experience. So during this time, we basically the Detroit Pistons right now. We usually damn near Golden State, but now this year it's literally we've always been Golden State type shit. Because my high school team, we was good as hell. Like my sophomore year, undefeated, JV and varsity. I was playing JV, we were undefeated. My freshman year, my freshman team was ass, but varsity, I think they did their shit. They almost won state championships, but COVID shut that down. You know, always been a good ass team. That's what defense first. That's what we known for. So boom, bro. This year I'm working even harder than last year. Now I can shoot. I ain't really developed good handles till this year. Way better now. I was a better shooter last year though. I ain't gonna lie. I can't shoot, but I could my shit will fly in, you know. So boom, guys, try out. Obviously, I was a little bit nervous I wasn't gonna make it though. I ain't gonna lie, but I made it. Coach tell me, he tell me and 3 other kids, yo, y'all getting moved up, but y'all still playing JV. Y'all gotta prove to me that y'all worthy to get moved all the way up. You know, coaches was telling me you shouldn't even be here too long. They were telling the other 3 kids the same thing. Boom, other 2 kids, they can't play. Can't play. This shit is gonna be, but we here all season. Oh yeah, last year, sophomore year, our season got canceled. We couldn't play because of COVID. So this year, boom, we grinding, bro. I'm telling you, every fucking day, bro. Y'all ain't cursed, but we grinding every day. We in the gym every day, bro. Boom. One of our teammates get COVID. We can't train for a week. They been busted out of the chairs when they told us, bro. I was mad as hell. I couldn't go to school for, I think, a week or 2 weeks, something like that. So I got tested negative, though. Obviously, I don't know if y'all know this. I never had COVID before. Thank God. Lord forbid I get it. Never had COVID before. To this day, to my knowledge, I never had COVID. You know, I've taken plenty of tests. So blah blah blah. Our season get canceled. I'm trolling. So we got like a week off. Sick as hell. I was mad as hell. So our first game come, we barely had any practice. You know, we don't got plays. Got none of that. Doing off season work. We was shut down, so we couldn't practice no plays. Mind you, me playing basically I'm playing for 2 different teams with the same name. JV and varsity, 2 different coaches. Completely different. JV and varsity for us, like, this is how big of the difference was, bro. I'm telling you, like, so it was hard. So my first game, we got blown out. This team, I've never in my life lost to. Our coaches haven't either. We did horrible. Varsity come, I'm in a, you know, I get called out mid-game because, you know, I believe you can only play 5 quarters in one day. So your coaches gotta even it out, which, for example, I believe I played 2 quarters JV, which is so frustrating because I really couldn't do that much in 2 quarters. My first game of the season, I gotta get warmed up. We barely got any players. I'm out of shape. Tired as shit. Tired. So then, blah, blah, blah. We got our ass beat. I feel like this. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. This is when my coach, he was like, hey, we need bodies. He started bringing up freshmen. These freshmen made it all the way up to varsity. Props to them. They was tall as shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. But they deserved it. One of them, his name was, I think, John. He was tough. Real tough. So, where am I at? So I'm at the part where I get called out. Mid-game. They called into the locker room. Mad as shit. Coach yelling at me. Mad as fuck. Bro, my whole vibe. I wasn't even feeling it. And I hate losing. I hate losing a fucking year, bro. That shit hit me. Like, it's hard. Never losing, just losing your first game of the season. Like, come on now. Sucks. So this year, I was coming in. I was supposed to be real good. I was supposed to be a solid, mid-range shooter. So, we go to varsity. I was so fucking lost. I ain't know none of the plays, none of that. I wasn't practicing with them. I was practicing with damn near JV the whole time. I don't know the plays. I don't know to it. I ain't know the plays at all. I wasn't talking. Because I play 2 positions. JV, I play center and power forward. Because of this and this. Not so much of this, but more of this. I'm a rebounder. So that's what I played in JV. Varsity, play small forward. Big difference. I'm telling you, it's a big difference. Real big difference. So So we go in to this varsity game, right? One of our players is fucked up. Wrist injury, bro. No, I'm lying. Boom. Fell on his head. Out. Literally out. Like cold. Like gun type shit. He got up. He was out. That's our first player out for the season. Boom. Game over. We lost. Varsity and JV. Freshman won, I think. So boom, we go to practice. It's horrible. We lost to the team we never lost to before. We just get him bashed, bro, bashed. Pete, this is a rebuilding season, like literally rebuilding. Like we break it up, freshmen. We bringing down people like this. That's the type of shit we was on that year. So boom, we get to the game against Ocean City. Practicing, Before the season, I was having shin splints. I think that's what it's called. My shins, they was hurting like a bitch. You know, I ain't stretch. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't do none of that. I just work hard. That's me. So here come Ocean City game. I was wearing the Adapt BBBs 2.0. The rainbow motherfucker, tie-dye rainbow. I'm not bringing it up. Don't ask me. So you know, I was wearing those. They tie themselves. Wore shoes made of all the time. So I'm coming in the game. The girls basketball team couldn't watch us play. Don't get excited, yo. So you know. So the girls basketball team come to watch us play. We got dogged. But before we got dogged, I sprained my ankle, cause like, you know how your ankle's like this, basically. Like this is your ankle, this is your leg. My shit went touched the floor, literally. Shit, that shit touched the floor, bro. My ankle literally touched the floor. Coaches were not trying to take me out. I remember one of the girls on the girls team like, yo, take him out. I was limping, could not walk. So, bada boom, bada boom. So I'm just, thugging it out. I sat the whole game. Like I really wanted to get in, but I could not walk. I promise you. Pain I've never felt before. It's horrible. We got blown out. I don't even think we went past 30 points. But this was a good ass school. It was a private school. We got our asses handed to us, like completely handed to us. So this game, I'm gonna tee up. I know I am. Inviting my mom, my boyfriend came to the game. So I was playing my JV minutes. We down. Bada bing, bada boom. I ain't gonna lie, we down. But we only down by 4 points. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. So coach called the timeout. He's like, yo, Christian, you kids varsity goodbye. You playing like shit. A lot of you not, we tee up. We was down. Now we only down by 2. I'm going to work. I think we was still down by 2. It was either down by 2 or tied up. I'm going to work because it was me, my other teammate, and then another dude. So it was a 1-on-2 fast break. Boom. They throw him the ball. So we and him just both jump up like this, right? Because when I jump, I did not get back up. Literally, I fell. Ankle was shattered going. Like, to this day, it's still, like, inflated. I don't know if y'all can see it. Like, look. My ankle is done. It's to this day, bro. I be walking and be making popping sounds, like, on some real shit. Like, my ankle obliterated. We was gonna win. I promise you. If I didn't get injured, we was gonna win. So, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I had my eyes closed. I couldn't open them. Like, it was just so much pain. Like, straight pain, I promise you. Like, this was really some crazy shit. Like, to this day, my ankle still hurt. So, after that, boom. We have a trainer. His name Ross. Ain't nobody looking for him. He a cool guy. I ain't talking shit about him. So Ross come out, blah blah blah. They helped me. They picked me up. Ugh, I'm limping over there. I cannot do nothing but cry. Literally just cry. Like it was so painful. And this is like, I know a lot of athletes go through injuries, but to me, most I've ever been injured to my knowledge during my basketball days, my fingers. I've broken all of my fingers. All of them, I ain't gonna lie. So, my JV game. So my mom come in. They call my mom. They're like, oh, your son just got, it's bad. You need to take him to the hospital. She come in. She was already at the parking lot. But she come in. I'm like, we chatting it up. I remember asking my coach too. Did we win? I didn't ask my coach. I remember I was saying sorry to my coach because I let it get to my head. I low-key was like, I'm playing varsity. But all at once, I'm working hard. Honestly, I don't know. I think I was just being hard on myself. Like, the love I have for this game is immense. Like, literally. So I remember I was saying sorry to my coach. Remember people was coming out, my teammates that wasn't playing because due to them not being eligible, they couldn't play. So we leave there, we go to a hospital in a whole different city. Well, this should be speaking English. Like, my trainer, he gave me some shit, like, for right here. It was white on the outside and blue on the inside. It was blue, but the blue part was like, you'll freeze it or make it hot. It was frozen, it felt good. Blah, 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 blah. I just seen the text message. But, yeah. I go to the hospital, they didn't do shit at all. They didn't even tell me what I had. I had to go to a orthopedic. So Pete, throughout these days, I cannot go to school. I cannot walk at all. I believe they gave me crutches at the hospital. I cannot lie to you, but I could not walk. I was told to maintain my leg like this at all times. Just keep it up. Keep it up. That's what I was told. So that's what I had to do. So bro, I was laying in bed for over a month. So Pete, I didn't go to school because of COVID. We get back like say a fucking week. Oh, I did not mean to curse. Hold on. Alright, we back. I did not mean to curse, but bro, I just got back because of COVID. We played our 3 games. I'm injured. Oh yeah, the game we got blown out by, like the second game, that was straight varsity. That was my only, no JV. That was a tournament. It was varsity only. So this is just a regular season game. Blown out. It's like, I don't even remember the score. So go to orthopedic. He sucked. He didn't give me no therapy. I had to go to my physical trainer from school. If it weren't for him, I'd be doomed. So Pete, still not going to school. Christmas passed. All this time is through Christmas. It's through the beginning of December through the end of December. Then I start coming to school. I barely went to school. So I remember I was on a boot. Now literally only came to school like with the boot like twice. I ain't gonna lie, literally twice. One time my dog pooped outside. I did not clean it, so I stepped on the dog poop with my boot, so I didn't go to school. And it was hella snow. I remember one time I did go to school with the boot on. It was mad snow, but I was not going for it. I just ain't go to school. Doing all my shit virtually. So damn. Boom. I go to an orthopedic, I believe, like 2 or a week later. He's like, oh yeah, you good. All he told me to do was move it like this. Move my ankle. Does it hurt? No. Nah, I'm lying. He didn't even tell me to move my shit, bro. He went like this. So pretend this is my ankle right here, right? He goes like this. You gotta let me know if it hurts. Does it hurt? No. He touching it like soft. He going like this. That shit did not hurt. Pete, I was still in the boot for like another week. I had to learn to walk again with that foot. I ain't gonna lie. It was up here. That shit fucked me. I ain't gonna lie. In my head, that shit fucked me, bro. I felt demoralized, emasculated. No, I'm playing. Nah, but that shit really fuck with your mind as an athlete. It's hard. You get bored. You know, I remember I used to just grab a little weight, just go like this. Other hand. Little weights, little $10 weights. I mean, 10-pound weights from Five Below. So, boom, Pete. I'm in the boot. Bro. So I come back. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. So I didn't just get injured that game. The second game. So remember I told you I broke my ankle the second game. So the second game, other player, very smart. Yeah, he was smart as fuck. But he's like a little bit of a know-it-all. But he's smart as fuck though. But I feel like him trying to be a know-it-all was his downfall. But this has nothing to do with it. I remember he ran into some big dude. Boom. He was literally knocked out. It was like, I think he had damn near a seizure. That was crazy. I rolled my ankle. Nobody really peeped. Because it was like out of nowhere. But in reality, that shit hurt. So let's go right back to where I was at. Boom. I'll come back. Another player out. I believe it was the main guy. Yeah. Wait, was it him? I don't think he was out. But that's really it. We went to the season. We lost every fucking game. Our coach had COVID. Our head coach, he ain't come to a lot of games because he had COVID. Our assistant coach, I love him, bro. I still do, bro. He's the greatest coach I've ever met in my life. Bro, on everything I love, he's the greatest coach to ever exist. Like, to me. Our assistant coach was coaching for a few, I think like 2 weeks. I was still injured. End of the season come. Last 2 games, I thought I would be able to play. No, was not able to play at all. So the season's over. We had like a little exhibition game. This is for the people that don't make it to the playoffs. I believe it's something like that. Like a little exhibition game. I played, did horrible. I could barely fucking run. And I remember the day before that, I played 1 JV game. Did horrible. Absolutely. I ain't do shit because I did horrible. Straight ass. I couldn't even run for real. I remember I was so frustrated. Coach would not put me in. I think. Oh, we had more exhibition games. Alright, so I'm getting this sidetracked. So first we had 1 game. Peep, I'm not allowed to play varsity no more at all. Some ass. This shit hurt talking about. So we had 3 last games. 1 game I played. I was so frustrated, bro. The coach will not put me in for obvious reasons. I'm ass. He wants to win. I'm ass, bro. I can barely run. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That's game 1 of me playing JV. Game 2 happened. So after game 2, I only played because some players was talking back, all that shit. I believe somebody left they left something behind, some shit like that. So I started. I felt like the guy. So I felt like me, when I was regular, like when I was healthy, I would have bombed that game. I probably would have scored like 16 points or some shit. Pete, that's low-key a lot. It's high school. You only play 8 minute quarters. So I probably would have scored a lot, but I couldn't. I couldn't even catch a boy, bro. I was so tired. I was ass out of shape. That's what come with it. Then the last game, exhibition game, bro. This is when I played my first varsity game back. But to be honest, only 2 varsity players played. The rest, they was done. They didn't want to play. Shut the fuck up! The rest of them ain't want to play, so it was really only 3 varsity players if you want to include me. A lot of freshmen. My last game for that school, bro. After that, I had to return my shit. Coach was on my ass. I don't know why. I know he expected better, but I don't think he really knew how hard it was. Like I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of the. I feel like that injury is still affecting me to this day, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never really take full like advantage and start working on it. It's just like I can still play basketball, but where's it gonna take me? So I don't really gotta on no serious shit. So that's really where I'm at with basketball right now. And then turns out my coach retired. Both of them, assistant and head coach. Crazy. That really was an error, because that was really the end of an era. But yeah, that's really what happened. That was my last year playing basketball. I'm gonna keep going with the story. Fuck it. This is about to be my basketball career. And then for the senior year, I'm practicing in my dad's yard. Blah, 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 blah. My handles is tight. I'm nice. My confidence, no good, no good. So I'm going to practice with the team for like 2 months, I think. Tryouts come. Coach just like, he lines us all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all cool, y'all on the team. And then the rest of the people that got picked up, they were all coming to practice with me. Except for one dude. But he was tall, I get it, you need bigs. But the rest of them, they was coming to practice with me, so I don't understand why he couldn't tell me during practice that I wasn't gonna make the team from the jump, I felt like he wasted my time. That was some asshole shit. He could have just been like on some real shit. Hey, I don't really think we can use you. You want to keep coming, you could keep coming. I don't really see you fitting in with us. And then after I got cut from tryouts, I was balling low key. I was hitting threes, rebounding. I was carrying the ball up. I was walking a lot. I feel like I was, but I don't know. I was so nervous. When I'm nervous, it makes me fucking scared. Not scared. When I'm nervous, I just can't breathe. I get out of breath quick. I'm thinking about too many things at once. But I was doing good. I was scoring. Playing ass defense, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I was playing mid defense, mid. But yeah, I got cut. What can you do? Cause nothing. What the fuck you gonna do? Loki, I wanna do some basketball shit. I DM'd this Puerto Rican basketball YouTuber. I ain't DM, I commented on his post. I'm going to DM him though. I'm a hooper. I can hoop. So I'm trying to get that pain in, cause I'm like, if there's any Puerto Rican YouTubers out here in PR, I'm with it. Is you with it? I'll bust your ass. Shit. You bring your 2. I play with 2 randoms. We could bust a 5v5, whatever it is. I'm with it. Yeah. Let's hop on some shit else though. Y'all don't be peeping, cuz I'm really him. I think that's right.
in South. Everyone's.
This seems interesting. Let's watch this.
This is Dave, head of marketing at a ketchup company, about to use Grammarly to handle a tight deadline.
We're 1 mile away from the real Squid Game Island in South Korea. Everyone's heard of the real Squid Game Island, but no one has ever been brave enough to go and solve the mystery of what's actually on the island. There's been rumors it's been used to impersonate criminals, or that they're filming season 2 there. So with little information and high hopes, I booked the first flight to South Korea to solve the mystery.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think nothing going on over there.
Guys, literally no one has ever been to Squid Game Island. This is gonna be dangerous. Let's do this. You know what I wish they had? I wish they had Squid Game. Alright, we basically just made it past TSA. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and this is what South Korea looks like. And now that we're here, we had to visit the Squid Game filming location. There we go.
Nice
Squid Game cookie. This is it? Oh, Squid Game. Literally, this is the exact location.
That's looking cool.
Squid Game, huh? Was she like in the show? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
저는 안 나오고 손만.
Her hand.
오징어 손.
Her hand. Cutting the fish. So your hand is famous.
손만 대었습니다.
Yeah. Going to the island wasn't gonna be an easy task, so we brought an expert.
I want to travel the world.
What's up, man? Me, Anchan. What are the odds that we make it to the real Squid Game Island? Like,
it's gonna be really hard. It's not even legal. It's a private island.
1 out of 10. What's the chances?
1 out of 10. 0.1. I heard nobody has made it that far.
We'd technically be the first one, so.
Yeah, if you make it, you're gonna be the first one.
Well, we're still gonna try, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Mad as hell. They definitely paying him to be there. Yo, South Korea be having some bomb ass shows. For like South, yeah, Japan. Like live action shows, like them shits be good. Like All of Us Are Dead. I don't know if that's Japanese or Korean. I think it's Korean. That shit's bomb.
You just gotta be able to, kind of like put some photos out there, basically. Hey, who wants some money? Anxiety's really starting to kick in now. You can swim? No. I can swim, but like I'd rather not swim. I'm kind of scared of like what's underneath. What about mermaid? Megalodon. This doesn't look safe at all, but we're going for it. Try to get ourselves into some shit. Think so? Maybe. Why would you get arrested? It's private island. You'll be deported and I'll be locked in jail. Got everything ready. You ready?
Cause you'll be deported.
Squid Game Island. Squid Game Island. Squid Game Island. Alright, this is exactly where we're gonna be. Now, all we gotta do, we just gotta ask these people to see if they're down, really. It just comes down to that. We asked 2 people already, right? We got offers, but they're a little high. We're gonna go over here. They're smaller boats, and maybe, just maybe, we could do it. They're more dangerous. Yeah. It's like literally make or break of the video.
You say in between.
Just when things weren't looking so great, they got worse.
If you want to report, you have to file that document. If you don't do it, you don't know whether you're going to like some other country illegally.
Oh.
Yeah. You can still ask, but what he said is they're not going to do it.
Let's hope we can actually get in because literally we came to Korea for this and
He got YouTube money.
terrifying. And right when we thought it wasn't gonna happen.
Why you broke?
He's down? He even said yes to the private island. Oh, the private? Yeah, that private owned island. So he's down to do it for how much? 2K?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. We didn't get the sponsorship for this.
Speaking of a sponsorship,
Yo!
this entire trip possible.
Yo, he's bugging.
It's a world-building platform and software. It means you have the power to create an entire universe from scratch. If
That
you're a
looked
game
lit, though.
developer or a writer, or just have a huge imagination, World Anvil is for you. World Anvil gives you the tools to build an impulsive world and let your imagination run wild. It's completely free to try, but if you do subscribe, use code VIG for 40% off any yearly subscription. So go show
We could do
someone
that.
the World Anvil. They made this entire trip possible, and we couldn't have done this without them.
Shout out to you, man.
Oh, man. Literally none of
All of us.
It's you. Playing in Kawasaya. The rope is stuck. I don't know how to say it in like propeller in there, so we have to get out.
Oh no, we're like in the middle of nowhere.
It is really middle of nowhere. It's not the time right now.
No. We'll just change it. Seriously. He's scared. Asking if this happen often.
네, 자주 일어나는
I want to learn that language, bro.
You can swim? No. I'm kind of scared of like what's under.
He pussy, bro.
Oh, there we go. We're back in business.
We're getting close. I'm terrified. This looks like some iPhone background. I hope we just get home safe. Before you knew it, we were rapidly approaching the island. There it is. Literally where the horseshoe ends, right there. Yeah, that's I told her 20, 30 minutes, just to like make it short. Yeah, we have to screw up a little bit. It's gonna be yeah, we have to go right now. We have to go right now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We step foot on the real Squid Game Island.
Now I'll buy that shit. That shit is hard.
Let's go explore real fast. There's a car right there. Someone actually truly does live on there. It's over there. Let's see exactly what's on Squid Game Island before the boat leaves. We're gonna figure out exactly who the resident is living on the island.
That sounds smart. I'm not hearing that if you're knocking on my door.
There's nothing on Squid Game Island besides one resident, and that's pretty much it. We solved the mystery. Guys, subscribe right now. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, and we're just proving it with hard work and dedication. You can
He just scammed me. He just scammed me. He just scammed me up out the Hey, if you watching, what's up? What's up? I don't know what to play, y'all, but I ain't trying to get off. We can play City Skyline. Nah, it's ass. Don't nobody wanna watch me play City Skyline. Let me get off this. I think I'm about to get off. stream and chat. I'm shut them on. Yeah, ain't nothing to do right now. But hey y'all, thanks for coming to the stream. You know, I bless y'all with a little story time, a little basketball story time. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope that y'all do enjoy the stream. If y'all do, please come back. Continue to come back. And every time y'all come, I'm telling you, I need to start reading comments. I'm going to start reading comments tomorrow, I swear to God. Because I really don't. But my brother come back, I'm going to tell him, I'm asking him to fix me that GTRP stuff. You know, that's something else we could do. I'm trying to get the Discord situated. When I get a camera, we could get on that Omegle stuff. That shit. That'd be funny. Oh, I'm tired. But yeah, man. Thanks for coming. Continue to come. Remember, pray every day. Read your Bible. Spread the gospel. And love your neighbors. Facts. Facts. Don't hold any hatred to anybody. That's all I really gotta say for today. And tune in for the podcast on Sunday.